This is Majin. Here's some comic reviews for you. We've got Superboy, Superman, Wonder Woman, the wedding issue, Iron Fist, Avengers Undercover, all new X-Men. I'm sorry, Ultimates, Ghost Rider. Okay, let's start off with Superboy, number 30. Basically, if you read the description of this book, it's supposed to be aftermath of Forever Evil. Superboy comes into town and he's like, I don't want superheroes anymore, and he's going to kill them all. Well, that's what we kind of get on these first couple pages, where he's killing the superheroes, he meets other Superboys, and then he gets teleported to New York and nothing changed. This does not look like a Forever Evil aftermath. This looks like pre, Forever Evil nonsense. And, my guess is maybe because the books were delayed, I don't know. But regardless, what it does become obvious is, though, that Superboy is definitely out of time, out of place type of a situation. He keeps getting these visions, and, I don't even know if I'm going to have patience to see Superboy even take out the superheroes, or even try to take out the superheroes, because, to me, he's just a 2-bit, C-level character who, he's just riding on Superman's coattails. So, we'll see. I mean, heck, he can't even keep his Teen Titans alive. Okay, Superman, Wonder Woman, number 7. There is some good in here. We do get a nice little interaction between Superman and Wonder Woman. It's basically Superman's just all jacked up, like right out of The Walking Dead, and it's pretty much their interaction where Superman does his best to save Wonder Woman, and then from there he has to go regenerate himself. Now, this is the part of the book that really is not selling the Return of Doomsday at all. Now, again, it's highly possible that because Forever Evil was delayed, maybe the superheroes aren't in town. They still have to fight the crime syndicate, so there's nobody around for Doomsday to beat up, so he beats up a shark. Nothing really says that he is a bad mofo than punching a shark. Yes, I know you can tell me that, yeah, he's underwater, he's really deep, pressures, it's a very big shark, blah, 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 blah. But it's still a freaking shark. I mean, he goes from polar bears to killing a squid to killing a shark. I guess they ran out of superheroes because he's going after things that aren't that terrifying. I swear to God, I really don't want to read this now. Okay, Deadpool, number 27. The big wedding issue. Now, here's the deal. Part of this is, yes, you do get the wedding. But then, this is the wedding. This, right here. Then what we do is we get a bunch of short stories from different creators, from the Deadpool over time. Some of these stories are entertaining. Some of them you're probably going to go, maybe not so entertaining. But, it's all in the vein of Deadpool, so it's all good. The wedding part itself, I don't know. It's, to me, I'll word it this way. This is a $10 book. And to me, I don't feel that I got $10 worth of story here. I mean, there's some good parts to it, but I'm like, it's not $10 worth. So what do you do, right? Iron Fist, the living weapon. This actually was I really like this one. What we get is a nice little introduction as to who Iron Fist is. And it's like a nice little origin issue. And then if you look at the origin part, it looks just like the old style comics. So I really appreciated that. Then the part of the weak part goes, he goes to fight Ninja. And, that ruins it. The Ninja ruined his date night. And then it basically just sets the stage for the next part, where he's got to go back home and deal with whatever's mysteriously destroying or killing or maiming the people where he got his Iron Fist from. But regardless, I enjoyed it. I loved the mixture of both modern and old, and I'm really looking forward to the second issue. Very, very strong cover for Avengers Undercover. Basically, they're looking to kill Arcade, and they stumble upon a town full of supervillains. Some of them are going to get lucky, some of them aren't going to get lucky. To me, this wasn't what I would consider like a strong read, but pretty much all they're really doing is they're just setting the stage for what's to come, because I'm really curious to see what they're going to do with some of these characters, and um, I'm in it, but this was not one of the strongest issues that I've read. All new Ultimates. This one wasn't too bad. The it's a very, very toned down team. As you can see, it's basically this Spider-Man, Spider-Girl, or sorry, Spider-Woman, Bombshell, and then Cloak and Dagger. Now, they form a team because they're going to try to do some good in New York, and like the art is, I don't know, the art goes from halfway decent to like somebody can't draw Kitty Pryde type thing, and there's like this Serpent Gang, and then there's this. They're obviously going to be spreading some trouble. There's like a vial, like a drug or something like that, and it's causing people to mutate a little bit, and it's I mean, this is a tough read because when it is really breaking away from what the Ultimates were, and this is both good and bad at the same time. But for me, I think that this is a direction that the Ultimate Universe really needs to do. Let's focus more on the characters versus try to do these huge, gigantic, world-destroying events type thing. The art, I mean, the art was okay, like I mentioned. The writing, it borders on, it's decent. It's not the greatest in the world. Like it's not like a Hickman or Bendis, but it really does the job. Like if you were to read this book, like clean, you've never read any of the Ultimate stories before. This really just puts you right into the universe. You get a clear idea of who all of the characters are, where their place is in the universe, and really that's the important job that really needs to be done. And at the same time, if you are already familiar with this, it's not boring you. So that's why there's some really good that was done in here. But I'll be honest with you, we really need to get a little bit more issues in, so this way we can see where the direction this is going to go. All new Ghost Rider, Felipe Smith. This was freaking awesome. Now, as you can see here, the art is very different, but at the same time, this art was freaking cool because basically what they're doing here is when they have their fight scenes, they're really exaggerating things. As you can see here, there's Mr. Hyde. He's over exaggerated. Later on, there's like a party and with the drug guys, and there's this girl who gets this pill, and then they're basically going to date rape her. But then she turns into like a Hyde type character, and as you can see here, everything's just exaggerated. Like this panel right here where the guy's just getting his body's like oops, like this. So I love it. I mean, it's just the thing I think that really appeals to me the most is how different it is. With this character, I mean, Ghost Rider is one of those characters that he's always on a motorcycle. He's got to be he has to meet certain criteria or else people are going to flip their lid. And they have gone in the complete opposite direction for everything. The fact that has a low rider, how he has his face is more of a skeletal helmet, and then the art style is just nothing like you would see in a typical Marvel book. So in that sense, they're really pulling themselves away from the Legend of Ghost Rider, but at the same time trying to keep it close. So this way, it's not like he's flying a plane or, for that matter, or, jumping through the city with, Jordan sneakers or something like that. But regardless, as long as Felipe Smith is on this, I'm definitely going to be on it. And I'm really, really looking forward to seeing what's to come. This is not going to be a very friendly Ghost Rider. There's going to be some serious ass whooping. And that's what I really want to see. And I also like the contrast where you have this normal kid and then you have this evil anti-hero type thing. The ending of this also really gave what I thought a new interesting twist to the Ghost Rider character. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how that's going to play out also. Anyways, this is my comic reviews. Let's get you some codes. We'll give you some ultimates, because you know you can't have enough ultimates in your life. And the code is sideways. And the code's probably not going to be readable because it's not on autofocus. Okay. And oops, we'll give you this one. Okay, now I haven't completely read all of Iron Man, but the one thing that really made me wonder is this: if the rings are intelligent, why did they stay with such a loser as the Mandarin? It's like you would think after getting your butt whooped how many times, you would finally just go, there's got to be somebody who's better than this guy. I don't get that part. And Captain Marvel, the Guardians of the Galaxy are in this issue. I just kind of skimmed through it. So this is where this is the issue here where they're gonna tie everybody together. Anyways, comments or questions, let me know. Let me know what you guys like this week. Like and share. Facebook, Crunchyroll Anime Reviews. I'll have more reviews later. Until next time.